Thank you. Good morning, gentlemen. Okay, we are continuing with division of fractions. Do we remember how we multiplied fractions? It's easy. Good. So we need to know how to multiply fractions before we move on to division. So before I tell you how to divide fractions, you need to understand what reciprocal is of a fraction. So raise hands if you know what a reciprocal is. You should know now.
Reciprocal is when you switch the numerator with the denominator.
Exactly. When we flip the fraction, the numerator, we make it the denominator becomes the numerator. So what would be the reciprocal of 2 over 7? Yes?
7, 2.
Yeah, 7 over 2. Is that right? So numerator is 2, it becomes the denominator. Denominator is 7, it becomes the numerator. Important question. Do I put an equal sign here?
No.
No, it's a sin, isn't it?
Yes.
Why don't we put an equal sign?
Because 2 7 says equal.
Exactly, it's not equal to 7 over 2. This is 2 sevenths, and this is its reciprocal. They're not equal. The questions ask you to find the reciprocal. It's not equal to the first fraction. Do we get that?
Yes.
Yes. Next one. How do we find the reciprocal of 3?
You can always just write 1 underneath it.
Exactly. First we'll write 3 as a fraction. 3 over 1. And then we can flip it. Which would be? 1/3. Do I put an equal sign? No. So the reciprocal is 1/3. What would be the reciprocal of 5/6? 6/5. 6 over 5. Happy with that? Now, dividing fractions. So if I need to divide 5/9 by 10/3, it's actually the same as multiplying 5/9 with the reciprocal of that. So what's the reciprocal of 10/3? 3/10. Okay? So dividing fractions is the same as multiplying the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second. And in easy terms, to help you remember, same, change, flip. Every time you see division of fractions, what should come to your mind? Same, change, flip. What should you say? Same, change,
Flip.
same, change.
Flip.
What that means is you keep the first fraction as it is. Did we do that?
Yes.
Change the division sign to a multiplication and flip the second fraction. Did we find the reciprocal of the second one?
Yes.
That's it. Same, change, flip. Dividing fractions.
Same, change, flip.
And then what do? We need to multiply as we normally do. So do I multiply the tops and multiply the bottoms straight away? No. We smart people. We simplify. Anything on top can be simplified with anything at the bottom. That means if we can divide a number in the numerator by and a number in the denominator by same number, we do that. We remember that?
Yes.
Alright, 5 and 9, do they have anything in common? No. 5 and 10, do they have anything in common?
Yes.
They both have a factor 2. Oh no, 5 actually, not 2. Can I divide 5 by itself?
Yes.
So, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 has to be divided by the same number. 10 divided by 5?
2.
Now, 3 and 9, can they be divided by 3?
Yes.
3 divided by 3?
1.
9 divided by 3?
3.
Now, have we cancelled everything we could?
Yes.
We multiply the tops, we multiply the bottoms, and we stop flicking our pages. Great. Equals. 1 times 1 is?
1.
3 times 2 is?
6.
That's it, we've done division. Make sense? Next one. Keep, change, flip. Before we flip a fraction, we write it as a fraction. Make sense? Now, keeping the first one as it is, as on the board. Keeping the first one as it is, changing the sign, flipping the second. Make sense? Now, 5 and 10, do they have anything in common?
Yes.
What is it?
5.
5. 5 divided by itself?
1.
10 divided by 5?
2.
Have we cancelled everything?
Yes.
1 times 1 is?
1.
And 2 times 2 is?
4.
Simple. What are these? Mixed numbers. What do we do before doing anything to mixed numbers? Adding them, multiplying them, subtracting them?
We changed it into improper fractions.
That's it. We change them into improper fractions. How do we do that? 8 times 1? 8 plus 1?
9.
Equals 9 over 8. Now, do we do two things in one step? No. Put the division sign. 10 times 2? 20 plus 1? So we only do one thing in a step. So we haven't done keep, change, flip in this step. We've only converted our mixed numbers into improper fractions. Is that clear? Now that we've got the improper fractions, we'll do keep, change, flip, or same, change, flip. So same, change, flip. 9 and 8, any factors in common? Not that I know of. 9 and 21. What's the factor?
3.
What's the factor?
3.
3. 9 divided by 3? 21 divided by 3?
7.
3 and 8, anything in common? 3 and 7, anything in common? 2 and 7, anything in common? 2 and 8?
Yes.
Yes. 2 divided by 2?
1.
8 divided by 2?
4.
4. Any other cancelling? I can't see. Multiply the tops. 3 times 1?
3.
4 times 7?
28.
That's it. Dividing fractions. So when we divide fractions, what do we say in our head? Same, change, flip. That's it. Get on with your work. Question?